Hi to everyone. About a half a year ago, I started to hear that creaking sound from the area behind the rear seats. I wasn't able to pinpoint it even with my stethoscope. It looks like something is rubbing against the rear glass, but I really couldn't find where's the issue. Then I start uh, digging, start to reading some forums, and it refers the problem with the mounting tabs for the rear windshield. So basically, when the manufacturers put the rear glass, when they glue it, they want it to fit and sit flush with the rest surface of the car. That's why they use those kind of the adjusters, like the stoppers, which put the rear windshield in the ideal position. And looks like with the time that tabs is start to rubbing against the holding metal points, because maybe the plastic gets dry and shrink. And the interesting fact, from time to time, a lot of people mention, when especially when it gets hot, that problem starts to appear. And I start to looking around, read some forums, so where the problem can be. And I think I really found the solution to fix it on a budget. And while reading the threads on forum, I found information that this problem was solved by dealer by replacing the rear windshield, which gives me the idea that the only one reason why it helps, because they probably using the fresh windshield, fresh mounting tabs, so they make the good contact. That's why that problem is eliminated. But probably this is the not really necessary. You just need to find that sound and fix it. If you're looking for more visual explanation, you can find it closer to the end of the video. And right now I'm showing the process from the beginning, how I did it. I'm starting the video from showing the location of those mounting tabs. Okay, and so this should be the one, and on this end there should be another one right here. And if we look in it, they are located the same position from different sides. So technically we can use the measuring tape and just try to find it out, put the marker or sticker somewhere right here, somewhere we're gonna be easier to try to find it from the inside of the interior. So I put the tape approximately where is the center of that plastic located, so I can see it from inside. Yeah. So, but the thing, so it's located behind the connection for the windshield, connection points for the windshield heater. So you see that kind of the plastic which is connected flat to the windshield behind the metal bar. I'll try to show you this way, so you'll be able to see. It's right there. You see that something is glued to the glass on the very top. That's that mounting tab. Didn't film it how I sprayed with the silicone, because there was really tiny access, but I'll show you the exact same example on the other side. Okay, just want to show you what I'm talking about before it will go away. Yeah, that's the exact picture. So you see the upper, that is seal that is glued to the windshield, and right there we have a kind of the plastic pin going through this metal element. So what I did the last time, I just squeezed my silicone and tried a little bit spray around that area. Here I'm using the front camera of my phone to show what's under the bent down headliner and the way and amount of the silicone I've put. Okay, basically you saw how I did it here, but the thing is, right here it's pretty accessible, but right here there is a two connection for the glass heat element, and only behind you see that plastic with the clip pointing down, which I also spray some silicone, and I hope that will reduce the problem or eliminate it, because I don't think the windshield is separated from the bond. It's unrealistic, but because of the thermal expansion, when maybe this rear glass gets hot, maybe it's somehow applying the more force on those pins, and when it's inserted inside the metal structure, that plastic pin is making that squeaking sound. So right now, I put some silicone, and hopefully that will reduce the friction and eliminate the sound. Yeah, just filming from the back to show that points. So we see these two black areas. So in that sucker is located right here behind. So actually, when I move down the headliner, I squeeze my tip for the silicone, and I just kind of spray around this area, so that will go down and make the area where the pin enters the hole is lubricated. Only one thing I have to mention: when I spray the silicone, it got to the point where its glass connects to the contact. Not sure if that will cause any problems with the conductivity. Okay, just doing some experiment. I turn on the heat, and as you can see, the windshield gets already hot, and these contacts right here, even I overspray it with the silicone, but those areas I don't feel that it's getting hot. That means we have the good contact. So now is not hot day, just doing the test drive. So far there is not that squeaking sound. Usually in this part of the road I can already hear it. After a few spins around the block, I cannot hear that sound, and before it was appearing somewhere around this area. So fingers crossed that will solve the problem. So another day, car sits on the sun and it's really hot. Okay, we'll see if there's gonna be any sound. So usually it starts cracking and popping when I'm going out from the driveway. Usually the sound should be appearing by now. Yeah, this section of the road, it's usually I can hear it. So I kind of can hear something, but I don't think it's coming from that area. It looks like it's coming from the door seal, because if you push the door on the, especially on the glass area or whatever, it's making that sound, but not the sound which was before. And the car is really hot, so it's sitting for the half of the day under the sun. I'm at least the back part of the car. So, and the body of the car is hot the way I cannot keep my hand on it. So right now I can hear the kind of similar sound, but it's coming from the front. Maybe because the previous sound was too loud, I didn't even pay attention. But I believe if sound is coming from the front area, there's probably gonna be the same mounting tabs, and that also needs to be lubricated. Okay, well, I'm back home, and after 15 minutes of driving, there is no more sound coming from this area. And I've been driving the car in the cold day, let's say like 65 degrees outside. Right now is about 80 degrees outside, and the car is hot, and the rear windshield is also pretty hot, but there is no any sound. And while I was looking for this problem, so I came across the few forums regarding this problem, and they all might consider that the problem with this. So this is the exactly these mounting tabs. So those are two connection points for the windshield heating element and that thing which is located behind. So on the rear passenger side, it was hard to reach, so I squeezed my tip from the silicone spray from this area. Yeah, this is how the windshield looks like. This is some example from eBay. So I make just some print screen so I can see where is it exactly. And that's the screenshot from the video of the one of the YouTube channel when the guy doing some repairs on Lexus. And here is also, you can see those points, and that tab is located around this area. Okay, this is another closer footage. That's overall showing what is under the glass. Here the guy already cleaned the old windshield, and you can see those mounting points for the heating element. That thing is missing right here, right now. You can see it. That's a cool screenshot of the guy. He powder coated his wheels and looks nice. And that's the print screen I made. This is the passenger sign behind the driver. So this is how it looks like. As you can see, there is a pin which coming from the center of this holding metal structure. Like for example, maybe it has like this shape. In that situation, maybe not here is making the actual squeaking sound, but maybe on the very bottom area. This is the one theory. Another theory, like if we not see it, but maybe this bond is separated from the glass, and in this area all this mounting double side tape or whatever bond is making the squeaking sound. So basically, so what I did when I sprayed, so I sprayed around all of this area, and some of the silicone of course drip down, and also on this pin. So as you can see, right now there is no sound, and I'm really thinking because maybe we are eliminated or significantly reduced that friction. That's why we don't have that squeaking, creaking sound anymore. And also, while looking at the picture one more time, so you see this part of the bond, it looks like is separated. So maybe even we have more that creaking sound from this bond is rubbing against the windshield. Maybe it's not here, but maybe it's exactly right here, but this is hard to tell. But even right now, by applying the silicone around this area, that will reduce the friction. Okay, only God knows where is that sound is really coming from, but all what I can do, just make my suggestion. Okay, so it really looks like that this problem are solved by just spraying silicone on the rear windshield installation tabs. Yeah, usually I'm making the second loop. In this area it's cracking and popping like crazy, but I don't hear it. Well, I'll probably gonna finish this video on this moment, and hopefully that is solve the problem permanently. If you like this video, if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe.